Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So I kind of wanted to sit on this story, but let's discuss it now because it's been a couple of days. Activision pushing water bongs, marijuana, get high levels, drugs, and $100 camos on gamers, but they removed Nick Merck's skin for him saying leave the kids alone. Activision is ran by a bunch of idiots, biggest suits, and typhonies in the industry. Now Dr. Disrespect is one of the biggest streamers on YouTube, banned on Twitch, we still don't know why, doubt we ever will, but regardless, yeah, this tweet kind of went a little bit viral, like, a lot of people on both sides arguing on behalf and against Dr. Disrespect, but let's go into a neutral stance. So first off, Call of Duty is a mature rated game, so this stuff is completely kosher. Like, kids shouldn't be playing this, but of course kids do play this game. It's a free to play game. Anyone can have access to it. All they have to do is click yes, I am over 21 and stuff like that. But he is right about the $100 camos and stuff like that, like this cheetah skin, which is $100. Then there's the infamous King Kong glove, which I did a video on, where you have to pay for 4 bundles, which total around $80 to get this glove. Yeah, technically it's an additional bonus, but still you need $80 to unlock this stuff. And Call of Duty isn't exactly hiding the fact that their microtransactions are exceptionally expensive. They have Nicki Minaj, basketball players, soccer players. They basically put in whatever skin is going to make them money. It is a business first, and even the worst rated Call of Duty games end up selling millions of copies. Like Call of Duty Vanguard sold 30 million copies despite being one of the more infamous games within the franchise. So yeah, the $100 thing he's not wrong about, but people pay for this stuff and it is what it is. Like, you can't really stop this. I doubt Microsoft is going to do anything about it. It basically prints money, people buy this stuff, and it's complete BS because most of these skins aren't even finished. I remember with the Attack on Titan skin for Vanguard, it wasn't even finished. The animation wasn't even playing out for a lot of players. Not to mention the blueprints for these skins are complete garbage. According to Call of Duty players, I watch a few streamers, they say the blueprints are complete garbage. I don't buy this trash, but a lot of people do, and they say people don't even use the blueprints because they just put whatever, attachments they want onto that gun, which isn't, completely wrong because why would they care? People will buy this regardless. But yeah, let's go back to the Nick Merckx situation. So Nick Merckx had his skin removed from Call of Duty because there was a huge LGBTQ plus protest at his school. He said leave the kids alone, and his skin was almost immediately removed from Call of Duty. Tim the Tapman, who is another popular streamer, stated that he wanted his skin removed in solidarity for his friend. And Dr. Disrespect stated that he would stop playing Call of Duty until Nick Merckx received an apology and his skin was reinstated. So this was a huge thing, but at the end of the day, companies will do whatever is most profitable to them. So they obviously ran the numbers and said, you know what, it is more profitable for us to remove Nick Merckx's skin and side with the protest and situation. Like, that's how companies operate. They don't care about any of these things. Maybe a small business might, but a large business, a billion-dollar corporation like Activision Blizzard, which is now owned by Microsoft, they're not going to care. They're going to go whatever is most profitable, and in their eyes, this was the most profitable move. And it seems they did the right decision because Doc ended up playing the game again. Like you can see here from his live stream about 7 days ago. Yeah, he started playing Call of Duty Warzone once again. So that was a whole situation. Now, when he says run by a bunch of idiots, biggest suits and typhonies in the industry, there were people who rightfully pulled up the whole Dr. Disrespect Dead Drop game. Now, this is an NFT extraction sugar back at the hype of NFTs. Right now, NFTs have plummeted. Crypto is also, volatile to the point. But nevertheless, a lot of people had problem with this, with a lot of valid criticism around this. Now, this is a great video from this YouTuber. I assume his name is called Juwan. I've watched a bunch of his videos, but I thought I left a like. Let's leave a like. I've watched this video. He goes into detail about the issues with the game, not just the NFTs, but more the gameplay of the game, from the verticality of the shooter to the way it just runs and everything. I recommend that you go watch this video. It's a terrific breakdown. He does 2 videos. This is the most recent video on it, but yeah, a lot of people had issue with this shooter, and he called people a bunch of names because they didn't get it. Like, Dr. Disrespect does have experience within the gaming industry. He did work on, I believe, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or 3, I forgot which one, as a community manager. But yeah, imagine trying to extract with an item you discovered worth $100,000 on the chain. Think about the entertainment value as a viewer, let alone the player. A new P versus P experience is upon us. Now, That just sounds like the Division with the Dark Zone system. And a lot of people rightfully pointed out this would be a major problem for cheaters because cheating is rampant within gaming. In fact, recently there was a huge cheating problem with Apex Legends where someone was installing hacks onto tournament participants. And Pirate Software does a great breakdown of this. He is a former Blizzard Entertainment employee. He also used to hack power plants for the U.S. government. So he's the guy you want to talk about this stuff, and he has a video on it. I'll leave that link below as well, but he goes into much more technical detail about how things go on. I recommend his channel a lot. I learned a lot about hacking and the way a lot of technical knowledge about computers through his streams. Plus, he's very entertaining. But yeah, so a lot of people rightfully pointed stuff like that out, and he was just like, he went off the, deep end about this stuff, about people saying it's a scam, or just brain dead headline followers, when in reality, it's a very valid criticism about how NFTs operate, how crypto operates, because there is a lot of scams and a lot of rug pulls that go on in the crypto universe. CoffeeZilla is a great person who investigates this stuff. Look what happened with Logan Paul and the whole Crypto Zoo situation. Like with that situation, like there are a bunch of stuff that shows that this stuff is not viable, and now the US government and other governments are becoming more wise to this stuff. So yeah, in a lot of ways, what he's saying here is just what I would call white noise, because I think a lot of people already know, like, this is, I don't know if this is really just, it's criticism, but it's just stuff that people have become very just accustomed to nowadays. Like, you're not going to convince a Call of Duty player who spends $100 or $80 on skins anything against that. They're still going to buy that stuff. And again, like, apparently Apex Legends is worse with the heirloom items. I've never gotten a heirloom item. I 100%ed all the achievements, never even got like anything worth of value. Not to mention, like, mobile industries are even worse with their gacha games. Apparently Call of Duty Mobile is 1,000 times worse with these situations. So, taking apart his tweet, there are a lot of things that you can argue for and against this. Not to mention, I've seen Dr. Disrespect streams in the past. He spends oodles of money on this game, like $100 camos and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure he spent up to, I would put money on it, over $1,000, probably even more on these camos and skins. Granted, he is a streamer. He has to make the content, so of course he's going to buy what's latest and greatest when it comes to this game. So nothing against that, but you still buy the stuff. You still perpetuate the whole situation. Like, you can argue against it, but if you're still buying the stuff like I do, like I still bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which was a DLC expansion for Modern Warfare 2 for $70. I will criticize it, but I'm still the problem in this situation. I shouldn't have bought it, but I did for content. And yeah, I did get back my money in terms of the video views and the sharing and all that stuff, but at core, I still felt dirty for doing it. But yeah, it also doesn't complement well seeing that your Dead Drop game hasn't really launched and you went back on your promise about it and a lot of stuff. I'm sure this video is going to do very poorly. I'm sure a lot of Dr. Disrespect fans are going to hate on me for this, but I try to remain neutral as possible. And in this situation, it's just like, he's right and he's wrong in a lot of ways. But either way, tell me what you think in the comments below. I love to hear other people's opinions. That's just mine. I know it's like putting a gun to your head at this point, but whatever. That's what I said. Like, dislike, sub, your choice. Bye.